Discovery video 117. I'm on the home page. I'm going to log into the free area, and over here we have either the button Discovery videos, the link, or the banner. All take you to the same page. And I have now categorized every condition with a rating. The value, odds, and overlay preferred races. These are the races, conditions, etc., in which I have a much better than average chance on getting that nice price, value, odds, or overlay winner. Okay, through my 16 years of research. Here they are. All starter allowance races. It'll say ALW. The amount has to have the little letter S. That's a 1 rated, a 1-star rated. Non-graded stakes. It'll have like the name of the stakes and the purse. That's a 3-star rated. Today's video is going to be one of those. All grade 3 races are 1-star rated. Grade 2, grade 1, not preferred at all. Maiden claiming races, highly rated now at 5 stars. Maiden special weight races are rated at 3 stars. Claiming races with a condition, it'll say CLM, the claiming price. It'll have some kind of numbers and letters to the right of the claiming price. That makes it a conditional claimer. Those are also high rated, 5 stars. Bottom and low level claiming races, you know, your $5,000 to $10,000 claimers at most tracks, 1-star rated. In all races run on the turf, 4 stars. And so now you have each condition with a rating. Obviously, the higher the rating, the stronger the condition. Okay, and I thought that was something that would make things a lot simpler, although as simple as they are now. I'm always trying to create more simple. I believe in simple, and I think that this rating system here will really help you out as far as deciding what races do what, and what races are stronger, and all that other stuff. Okay, so let's start off with the first day of the Santa Anita meeting, day after Christmas. The previous Santa Anita meeting we did fantastic, so I expect the same here back on the conventional dirt. I have the 7th race. It is a California Breeders' Challenge Championship. It's a non-graded stakes, 100,000, so that would be a 3-star rated race. Now look for the value odds horse. We have one. Name is God Even, and this group of 2-year-olds here, whether I'm interested in God Even as far as betting is concerned depends on the most important thing, the odds near post time. And here's what those look like. Your group A passing game was 4-1. Stony Fleece was 2-1 near post time. God Even was 12-1, and Motown Men was 3-1. So as you can see here, he was by far the best overlay of Group A, being the value odds horse. The next thing I like to do is, now I'm interested. Okay, I gotta have double-digit odds to be interested. So 12-1 makes me interested here. Now, the next thing I like to do is I like to see a little history, a little story on this horse. What's going on with the horse? I want to know the horse's story. Okay, I see here we have the blue and yellow pace icon. That stands for the fact that this horse has the highest rating for early and mid pace. Okay, very important on the conventional dirt at Santa Anita. Alright, so that's obviously a big big plus there. Now I also see a blue and white trainer icon. That is a successful trainer pattern, is what that indicates. And if I want to know exactly what that pattern is, I have to flip over to the diamond report. You're looking at the quick F report here, and these are the reports I use. And when I want to know more information, I look at the diamond report, and here is what I highlighted, the comment that goes with that icon. Trainer does very well with those going from a route to sprint distance. Okay, now that race that they're referring to there is the race at Hollywood on the turf, in which he finished 8th out of 9. Now, do you think that, okay, that was 29 days ago. Do you think like a trainer now, okay? Peter Miller, very good trainer. Do you think he knew that this race was coming up? I'm pretty sure the condition books for the first condition book was written about this time. So and then they know the California Championship races are coming up. Okay, so he knew where he was pointing this colt the whole time. Okay, so he put this one on the turf last time out, and you know, he probably had no intentions on the horse winning. Threw him on the turf for a conditioning effort, you know, just to get a race into him before they shift back over to Santa Anita and the Challenge Series, the California Breeder Series. And I think that was it. That was the reason right there. And so, but we know that he does very well those going from a route to a sprint. So he cuts them back in distance with success. Also, something else here. Early type runner finished off the board last start, but the race had a very fast pace. So he was hooked up into a fast pace there, going a route of ground. And then finally, that JS icon gets a jockey switch today that could possibly be meaningful. Okay, that would be the black and white JS icon. Switching jockeys today to Garrett Gomez. So we have a positive jockey change, we have a successful trainer pattern, and we have a horse cutting back in distance with the best early and mid speed. Okay, those are all the things to like. Actually, I have more over on the another report, which we call the Winning Overlay Situations A through Z, is a book that I wrote in this year, 2011. And if you could click there, you can read all about it. But we have a whole report on those angles, and I want to show you here. We have this report for every track. Got even, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Anytime a horse has more than 2 angles on this report, it's absolutely fantastic. Not only that, anytime a horse has angle S and angle X together, fantastic. Okay, now the next thing I like to do is I like to figure out why the betting public isn't betting this horse. I think it's pretty simple, especially opening day at Santa Anita. I think there was a lot of money flying around, which we down in Miami call tourist money, and you could probably you know, similar, you know, quote the money going into the pools of Santa Anita opening day as tourist money, meaning that it's not exactly the smartest money in the world as far as horse racing and handicapping is concerned. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, most of the people just looked at this horse and said, okay, he finished 8th out of 9. He didn't do so well last time out. They may or may not even have noticed it was on the turf. All right, but obviously they wouldn't have had all this information. You know, unless they were looking at this report, they wouldn't have had all this information, which gives a complete story. Okay, all they were looking at is, okay, the horse didn't do well last time out, but you know, they might not even have looked 3 starts back when he was a pretty good winner at Santa Anita. So you know, he obviously liked the track, but the betting public pretty much weighs that heavily, and The fact that Garrett Gomez was riding didn't seem to influence the betting public at all. But see, this is the kind of things that we specialize in. We specialize in when the betting public makes a mistake. Okay? All right. So we got all the stories down now. Put the bets together. First and foremost, we must do the win bet. Even if we're going to play exotic wagers, the first bet is always got to be the win bet. You know, think about it. You know, I'm betting only horses at double-digit odds. I would be foolish to bet only trifecta tickets, because what happens if my winner at big odds wins and I somehow miss the trifecta? Although we did hit our trifecta in this race with our strategy, nonetheless, I say always get the win bet down first. And for the videos, I go $10 to win. Next bet in line is the exacta, and I always wheel the exacta with my key horse, so that would be and I do it for $2, so it would be a $2 3-all exacta, okay? And also, so you got your win bet, wheel the exacta, and I also like to wheel daily doubles. So if my key horse wins, I'm guaranteed a win bet, an exacta, and a double. Okay, you see how I have that played out? Now, for those of you who have bankroll to play trifecta wagers, strategy is as follows. The 3 would be singled on top, or all alone on top, in the first position of the trifecta. Second position of the trifecta, it was going to be the 2, 7, 5, 8. What that represents is the rest of the horses in Group A and the top horse in Group B. Those are the horses I put in the second position of the trifecta. Then we go all for third, 10-cent super, all for fourth. And as far as pick 3 wagers, I keep it simple there as well. I will go ahead and single my high odds horse here at 12 to 1, and I will play the Group A horses in the other 2 races, and that's it. Okay? So the way the report is laid out here is telling me that God Even has enough speed to either be on the lead or pressing closely to the lead early. And chances are, coming off that route race on the turf, he should be legged up nice and tight for Peter Miller. And I think Gomez absolutely is one of the, you know, obviously I don't have to tell you how good of a jockey he is as far as in all aspects. So keeping the timing right, making sure the horse is you know, running a good pace so that he will have enough for the stretch drive. And I want that icon there, and that's exactly what Mr. Gomez did. Got him out there. And actually, you know, the Santa Anita main track has been really fast since they went back to conventional dirt. We had fractions here of 22 and 1, 44 and 2, 108 and 2, okay, and then finishing the 7 furlongs in 121 and change. But Gomez, he knew what kind of horse he had there, all right? And you know, he if you can see here, his distance of length of one length there at that pole, extending the lead to a length and a half there. By the stretch turn, he was already 2.5 in front. And this exudes great confidence when a jockey does stuff like this. And then drawn off by 4 1/4, okay, at 12 to 1. And 17 to 1 shot finished second, and that's, you know, one of the reasons why I like to wheel the exactas, is because frequently get these long ones underneath. And in preferred races, the favorite frequently runs out, and this was the favorite here. Out of the money, out of the superfecta as well, completely out. Second favorite, out of the money, out of the superfecta completely. So with your first and second favorite out, you know, you're going to get some good paying mutuals there. 27.20 was the win mutual. That's $1 exacta. I play for $2. So we caught that over 300. Nice trifecta, 846.60 for $1. As a matter of fact, let's look at all your payoffs here. $10 win bet, 136. $2 exacta, 313.60. The dollar exacta, like I showed you there, 846.60. 10-cent super, nice, 552.39. A couple of daily doubles and a pick three, $2,142.29 to kick off the Santa Anita meet. And like I said, the previous Santa Anita meeting was fantastic. We just killed it in the last meeting at Santa Anita, so I expect the same. I love that conventional dirt track over there. It's very conducive to the way our reports, the way our figures are made. So good stuff is going to be had by all. So that's that. Thank you very much for viewing, and as always, good luck with all your bets.